Yo, I'm not sure many of you guys would know this. Probably not many. But back in the day when all that 300, OTF, O-Block, everything was going crazy back in like 2012, 2013, all the Chicago Back from the Dead from Chief Keef, that entire era, L.A. Capone, rest in peace, and a whole bunch of other artists of that time. I thought Lil Reese was going to be the second biggest. Not only was he on the song I Don't Like with Chief Keef, but a little bit later, you guys know he ended up dropping a song with Drake on top. At the top, it's just us. And I don't really trust niggas at all. That was oh my God. I had that on repeat. Reese also had a whole bunch of other heavy hitters with Chief Keef. He had one when they was inside. What was the track? Hold on. When it was in the white Audi in the hood. Oh my God. I'm closing my eyes and seeing the video again. I remember the white Audi with Chief Keef. Catch him in traffic. That was oh my God. I probably like that more than I even like the song with Drake at the top. Traffic was mine. But Little Reese, I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was gonna be a lot bigger in the game of hip hop than he actually was. I think he just kept it a little bit too gangster. Never left the street. They always loved telling us it's hard to be a rapper and be in the industry, but also really still be committed to your set, be committed to your city, be committed to your gang. It's hard, and Little Reese showed us. He had a lot of momentum back in that day, and that shit just kept cooling down, sizzling down, sizzling down. I believe he got signed to Def Jam, because remember, Reese, Chief, Dirk, even Fredo, they all got signed to different labels. I believe Fredo was the only one out of them three that didn't get signed at first, unless I'm speaking incorrectly, but that's what I believe. And I was a huge fan of Fredo at that time too. My little niggas don't play around. Load that chopper, load that K, 100 rounds. I'm telling you, oh my God. No other drill hit like that Chicago drill when it was fresh in the scene. Oh Lord. That shit made me want to drop a book and pick up a gun. Lord. But Little Reese goes to No Jumper, and it looks like Adam 22 tells him to explain the story of what happened the night he got shot. He already got shot twice. We heard the one story when he was in the parking lot and it was like a car rental, or he was chilling in the car. Somebody pulled up and shot the whip up because they had like a tracker on it and the car was stolen. I forgot the exact story, but that was one of the times he got shot. I believe here he explains the time he got shot in the neck, but let's see what Reese had to tell Adam about that entire day and what actually occurred.
Do you actually have any like health issues that you still deal with in terms of when you got shot in the throat?
Yeah, it's a throat one. Because pause, I saw this clip on Instagram where he tells him that his voice still sounds exactly the same. He's like, yo, your voice sounds real good. Your voice sounds almost the same as it did before the shooting.
Everything normal?
Yeah, everything normal. Yeah, everything normal. Ain't nothing wrong with me at all.
I kind of feel like your voice is back to normal.
You see, there's the clip right here. I thought
it too, but it go in and out. Sometimes it'll go in and out. Sometimes. Yeah.
Right. I guess it's probably a little different, but it's getting pretty close. You feel like it's...
Yeah, I feel like it's getting better, though.
It's just been steadily getting better over time?
I feel like it's just been getting better over the years, because it's been like 3 years, and it's been actually better. One time I couldn't even say nothing.
Right. Yeah, because we didn't hear from you for a long ass time.
I couldn't say nothing.
That was another moment, like, everyone was like, damn, Reese. But, like, we seen the video, like, I think, it was in the burbs, though. It wasn't Chicago.
Yeah, it was in the burbs. It was in the burbs.
So, like, walk us through that day. Like, what you got going on? It's just a random day?
Yeah, I was trying to get my mom some money, put some money on her account. So I was actually, like, in the turning lane and going to the...
That breaks my heart. Every time we see dudes trying to do night shit for their mom, that's when the ops happen to slide like a movie. Why the all days? Never when they gang banging, never when they with the boys in the hood. Same thing with Dolph, rest in peace. He was getting cookies for his mother. When people told me that shit, it broke my soul. People know I was always getting something for my mother to eat. So that's when they decided to get Dolph. Like, that broke my heart, man.
The bank. And somebody was like, 5 lanes over. They was shooting 5 lanes over. Like, it's goofy shit. It be always like goofy, fluky shit. Like, let's be... Boys happened. They was like 5 lanes over, shooting at my car, thinking I was somebody else. Somebody else had the same car as me. He just did a video in the car, so thought my car was his car and shot my car up.
That's really why that happened?
Yeah, for sure.
So you know who it was, like, saying that, but you know what I'm saying?
No.
But you said, how the know he...
I love YouTube niggas, man. I love the media. I love the media. Just because we look the same, we the same color, we got the same braids in our head, we live 2 different lifestyles. You could tell that man right there just says some wild shit that should never be said in the street. Off what you said there, you're basically telling us you know what it is. Nigga turned to a cop. He scared me. I said, oh, who's in the room? Oh shit. They turned the camera. I'm like, oh, that's this nigga from No Jumper. Nigga got me scared as shit. I thought a 12 walked in. So you know who did it? Like, nah, I don't know who did it.
Thought you was somebody else.
Because that's what was the word, you know?
Yeah.
That was the word.
Got it. Oh, glad we cleared that up. So how many times have you been shot? Just those 2 times? The eye?
I only got shot once. I got skinned in my mouth and skinned in my eye.
Oh, okay.
You don't really count that as getting shot?
I've been shot for real. I got shot in the neck and came out my back. So.
Who was shooting when you got... Well, I guess that's something you want. Was it the people that was claiming it was their car? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it was like the police...
It was a shootout. It was a shootout, really. It was a shootout. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was a bad shootout in the garage, so...
Who called him?
That's what I'm saying. That was the first time I believe that they didn't know who the whip was. There was a whole shit going on because when they pulled up, the dude owned the whip and he happened to see Reese there. There's a lot that happened with that, with the I believe that was the first shooting or the second. I can't even keep up with it.
Police that was it the person who was saying?
Yeah. The person who Kyle was, he called the police. He had the police right there, and they were shooting.
That's why I'm really tripped out. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. That shit was crazy. That shit was weird as hell. The nigga did some police shit.
And call the police.
Yep.
Nah, I ain't mad. You stole that nigga's whip. You stole my whip. You better pray I call the police. So again, Reese is someone that I saw so blowing up so big. Probably where Dirk is at today. In an Ultra universe. I saw Reese in a similar position like Dirk is today. So it's just wild to see how the cards placed in life. I'm happy he was able to survive that situation. You guys know one of my favorite artists, one of my favorite human beings of all time, XXXTentacion, also got shot in the neck, but he did not survive that shot. While I'm watching this video right now, I was thinking in the back of my head, like, damn, if X would have survived that throat shot, would his voice have been screwed up, pause? Like, would his voices have been crazy after that from receiving a gunshot dead in the neck? 'Cause remember, he got shot close range in the neck. When we seen the video, I didn't want to think about that. That shit was crazy. Would his voice have still been the same? That's one thing of why we loved XXXTentacion so much, because of his unique voice, beautiful vocals he was able to hit. I don't think none of that would have been the same even if he would have survived that. This is all just crazy to me. Let me know down below. I'm happy Little Reese was able to survive this. Did you guys know this story before today, or is this your first time hearing it? I feel like he said this story somewhere else before too. Because I want to say I heard this, that there was a shootout in the middle of the road. The dude was like with AK. I didn't hear the part where he said before that somebody thought the whip was somebody else's. Kind of like he just slipped up and left he just gave a little bit too much information. Yeah, these niggas like, hold on, so the dude that it was, I know you're not gonna say it, like, the niggas is jumping on that information. Yeah, I don't remember that part. But let me know down below, what do you think about all this? Subscribe to the channel, like the video. We on the road to 10,000 subs. Sub up, and like I love to say, until the next one, we out here.